If cool is meant to look different for everyone, why is it that some people are universally considered certified cool? It's all about your inner cool. It's meant to be a fucking apple. At least it should be anyway. I think that there's 4 types of cool, okay? Classic, charming, unintentional, and unapologetic. And I've got 9 things that are guaranteed to make you certified cool. Let's go. I'm back! Number 1, we have the thrift queen, okay? This is the coolest bitch in town because everything they buy is secondhand, slow fashion, thrifted. They know how to do that shit and they understand that the fashion industry is fucked up. Okay, it is evil. Do you know how much water a pair of jeans takes to make? I know, because I googled it. 700 gallons. No. That is an insane amount of water. I don't think I drink that much water in a month. Maybe, I don't know. I live in the metric system. And also, 85% of textiles made each year end up in fucking landfill. Do you know what landfill is? It's just a space where they dump shit. I don't actually know the proper definition, so maybe I'll put that on screen, but it's a place where they just dump shit and let it rot. And what does plastic do? It remains. It remains for a very long time. People who love secondhand thrifting and not supporting the fast fashion industry, love you. You are fucking cool. I'm gonna place the thrift queen onto my magical board of cool. It's not magical. If this cool person attribute is unapologetically cool and nothing else, just so unapologetically cool, it is gonna go as far into that corner as possible. If it's a bit of a balance, it might be a mix of unapologetic and classic, maybe a bit more toward the middle, okay? Could be the other way, could be a mix of all 4. You get the drill. I kind of think being a thrift queen is classic and unapologetic. You unapologetically go and buy secondhand shit because you know that it was made better and just genuinely looks cooler. I wouldn't say it's unintentional. I think thrifting is incredibly intentional. All I do is thrift, and it is for the sole intention of saying, I thrifted it. It's secondhand. It was £1. Yeah, so I'm gonna put it in the middle-ish. Number 2 is the wielder of the shitty point and shoot camera, okay? Whoever owns the shitty point and shoot camera, I can fucking guarantee you that this person is gonna take better pictures than anyone on their brand new iPhone. Because basically, the newest high-spec cameras, okay, they are so inaccessible to most people because of how expensive they are, and yet like every single upgrade they get are just so minute that you can barely tell the difference between the highest price point and like a medium price point. Just go and buy yourself a cool second-hand camera. Maybe it's the cheapest point and shoot you can find. Maybe it's like a middle of the range one, but it's like a second-hand one. And this one, that's my favorite. And I'll tell you why. It looks dog shit. Why is it you end up with happier faces and more people are way more excited when you whip one of these bad boys out than when you whip out your phone, okay? So get one of these. Here are some epic recommendations from a self-certified point-and-shoot queen herself. We have the Canon IXUS175, the Olympus C-25, the Sony Cybershot, or the Canon PowerShot, or maybe even a Sony Handycam, baby. It feels classic, It feels intentional, so I wouldn't put it unintentional. It definitely feels so charming whipping out a silly point and shoot camera. I want to put this kind of in the middle of charming and classic, but a little bit more towards charming because it's so cute when people just whip them out and I'm like, everyone smile. So, right there. Numero tres, okay? They show up, they go up. I lost my shoe. They go up the coolness scale, bitch. Cool people are good friends. Oh my God, isn't that crazy? Cool people are good friends. No, hear me out, okay? Cool people are good friends and they show up for their friends because you have an opportunity in this lifetime to show up for your friends' birthdays and graduation. Maybe they receive an award. Maybe something amazing is happening and they need their friend there to support them. Or maybe they just want to go and do a really cool activity that they're scared to go and do alone. This is the prime opportunity to be the coolest friend ever and be there for them. We can have moments where we need to have boundaries and we need to have space. But your friend's fucking birthday, oh my God, just go. Even if it's for an hour and you just get some free cake. All the coolest people I know are there for me. Yeah. So where is this on the cool scale? This is 100% charming. Charming! It's so charming to show up for your friends. How charming! Number 4, face card on the go. The person who is on public transport, who is fully doing a full face of makeup whilst you're going over bumps and potholes, or the whole thing is shaking, and you have perfected that skill to a fine fucking wine. That is cool. That is so cool. I wish I had that skill. That's completely unintentionally cool. You have not intended to be cool doing that, but my God, are you so cool? The coolest people are okay with sitting in their own uncomfortableness and their own silence and with their own thoughts to come up with creative ideas. They don't need Gen AI or LLMs to assist them. There have been studies that Gen AI and LLMs reduce human creativity and cause a more homogeneous, vanilla idea structure that is just not what creativity is all about. And the coolest people I know are okay with taking longer and having to think more and harder with coming up with a creative idea that is genuinely unique and cool. Could AI do this? And could AI do this?
Canis lupus. Vulpus vulpus.
Finally, one more time. Could AI do this?
A platypus plumber? Perry the platypus plumber? Perry the platypus!
No, I don't think so.
I'll tell you where AI is going. By AI goes into classic, because before AI, all we had was classic cool, and AI is just not classic cool, so bye. Sorry. Number 6, we have the dog spotter. If you are the person that actively, anywhere you go, will pause any conversation to just be like, dog, you're the coolest motherfucker alive. Because of course I want to fucking see that dog. Of course I want to know if there is a dog in any sort of proximity to me. And maybe you're similar. Maybe you do it for cats. Maybe you're a cat person. Either way, You're the same kind of vibe, okay? We're the same vibe. We point out what we like because we know the whole collective group will also like. The dog spotter is clearly right smack bang in the middle of unintentional and charming, because whenever you're pointing out a dog, it's kind of like an automatic response that you can't help but vocalize, and that is incredibly charming. So bam, we've got our first smack bang in the middle one. Number 7, you hold men accountable. I don't know how to process or even begin to explain to you the constant news that is always coming out about misogyny towards women in every capacity. It is everywhere. The manosphere is growing. It is disgusting. It is disappointing. And this isn't even scratching the surface of what women experience, but for the point that I'm trying to get across, cool people will call men out on their misogyny. They will call them out, and not even politely. They will do it impolitely. They will make sure to drill into that person's head that that is not okay in any way. They are a shitty human being and they should really think about how they personally like to be treated. If you can call someone out like that, you are cool. You are cool. And I appreciate you. So please be that kind of cool. That is the kind of cool we want to see in the world the most. Holding men accountable, unapologetic, and classic. Putting that right in the middle there. Number 8, I have the saucy one. Oh my god, excuse me. Dropped it. Number 8, we have the saucy one. Oh my god. This is hyper specific and very niche. If you carry around your favorite sauce, be it ketchup, mayonnaise, maybe not mayonnaise, it didn't used to be the fridge, sriracha, Tabasco, a hot sauce of some form maybe, then you are cool as fuck. These are the kinds of people that know what they want and know what they like and bring that shit everywhere with them, and they don't care. They just want to make their meals the flavor they enjoy, and they will more than happily pass it around so everyone else can have some and enhance the flavor, and we can all be in a flavor sensation together. And that is a beautiful thing. And that is cool. And in my opinion, that is pretty unapologetically cool in my books. Very unapologetically cool. Number 9, the budget bitch. I think it is so cool when you're planning something like a trip and there is someone who always takes into account that everyone has a different budget. Someone might be earning 35k, someone might be earning 10k, someone might be desperately broke trying to attend school but also working like 3 jobs on the side and needs a little getaway. And the cool person will make sure that they only send flight options, accommodation options, things like that, that will accommodate for the person who has the lowest budget. They don't want to make that person have to awkwardly say, I can't afford that, and feel like they're the downer of the holiday. There's so many things you can do at that budget, I'm sure of it. You can do it 1 day less, go camping, like there's so many things you can fucking do to cater to different budgets. So be cool and be the budget bitch. The budget bitch, I can tell you right now, they are unintentionally being cool because they're just being considerate, but being considerate is cool. And it's also rather charming. There are so many things that can make a person cool because being cool is entirely subjective. So I have barely scratched the surface of this cool list. But you know what the coolest thing is that you could do right now? Let me fucking tell you, okay? You should go and fuck right on off out of here and go be your fucking self, bitch. Love you. Bye!